Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the SPC Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Tutor Joseph. Please, as you are watching this video, endeavor to subscribe and share. It is very important. Now, in today's video, I shall be taking us Iupac nomenclature. Not just this, I will also take us derivative names and trivial names in Chem 113, chapter 4 to be precise. Now, in this semester, we are to read 7 chapters. We have 14 chapters, so we have to read the first 7. So we are at chapter 4 now, which means that we have 3 more chapters to go. The ministry is progressing. Now, what is the full meaning of Iupac? It means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. It means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, then nomenclature. Now, in nomenclature, you have the name to very long. All right, in Iupac nomenclature, you have the name to very what? Long. In trivial names, we don't waste our time writing long names. Very short. And in derivative names, we have rules that we must obey for so that we can be able to what? Name a particular what? Entity or group. Let us get started. The first one is what? Derivative names. Derivative names. Now, normally, as a science student, you would know that this one is what? Methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol because of what? This alcohol functional group. But in this derivative name, a part of it, we call it what? Methyl carbinol. Methyl carbinol, okay? No longer what? Methyl alcohol. It therefore means that methyl alcohol can as well be called what? Methyl carbinol. Let us do it. I have CH3, I have CH3, CH, then OH. Let me rub off this one so we have enough space. This, okay? Let me put this trimethyl what? Carbinol. Trimethyl what? Carbinol. If I have C6H5 2C and I have OH, this is what? A diphenyl. It's called phenyl because of what? This entity we have here. Diphenyl carbinol. Diphenyl what? Carbinol. Carbinol. It ought to have a what? Alcohol, but in derivative name we call it what? Carbinol. Okay. Now let me demarcate it. Now another rule is this: if you have a particular group that is being attached to the ethylene group, all right, if you have a particular group being attached to an ethylene group, you call it what? Vinyl. You call it what? Vinyl, like vinyl. Let's try it. If I have CH2 double bond CH, then I have OH. Please, in this case, I aren't calling it carbinol, I'll call it what? Alcohol. Now this becomes vinyl alcohol. It is vinyl because you can see a group. This hydroxy group is being attached to this ethylene group. We call it what? Vinyl alcohol. If I have CH2 CH then Cl, this is called what? Vinyl chloride. Okay, hope you're following. Now name this one for me. CH2 CH Br. What are you going to name this? Yes, somebody should name this one for me, like CH2 double bond CH. Yes, some of you got it, and it is not called bromine. It's not vinyl bromine. It's called vinyl vinyl bromide. All right, it is not called bromine. It's now what? Vinyl bromide. Okay, CH2 double bond, CHI. How you going to name this? Will you say, okay, I know you get it now, you get it. I know you say vinyl iodide and not iodine, okay? So you can see that a group has been attached to ethylene group, so you call it what? Vinyl. So that is for that. And secondly, another segments of derivative name is what we call allele. Allele. A group is called allele when that group is attached to a particular carbon atom that is away from two other carbon atoms. I'll recapitulate. You call it allele when a group is attached to a carbon atom and that carbon atom is away from two other carbon atoms, like this. If I have CH2 double bond CH, then CH2, then the OH. You can see that this hydroxyl group is away from this carbon, is attached to this carbon atom, and this carbon atom is away from these two carbon atoms. You can see that we call it what? Allyl alcohol. Allyl what? Alcohol. Now I will also have CH2 double bond CH, CH2 Cl, and this what? Allyl chloride. Allyl what? Chloride. I have CH2 double bond CH, CH2. I believe you can name this one now, alright? Allyl bromide. Allyl bromide. I believe you can also name this. That is, yes, I know we are all intelligent. Somebody has named it. The person said allyl iodide. Allyl what? Iodide. Okay, so you can see how we are able to coin out derivative what names, or how we are able to get names from deriving them from another word group entirely. Now that is what you have it to be. I believe all that we've done so far has been comprehended. So I'll take the next, please. I forgot ethyl vinyl acetate. Vinyl acetate, please. I'll not forget it. Yeah, my spirit just told me that I left something behind, which I must drop because of how crucial it is. 5OCOCH3. So this is called what? A vinyl acetate. Vinyl acetate, because of all this idiot as a non-functional group. Okay, now I can also, if I have C6H5 3, maybe CH. Okay, let me just leave it like that. This phenyl, right? So it becomes triphenyl methane, triphenyl methane. Okay, now we now have CH3 4 CH. All right. Okay, this becomes tetra because of what? 4 methyl group, tetramethyl ethane. Alright, so we've come to the end of what? Derivative names. Okay, now that is what you have it to be. This part is a bit confusing, but if you should give it your time, you understand it much more better than this. Okay, now the next one we are going to be taking is what? Trivial names. I told that trivial names are so short. They are very what? Short. Now I have COOH. Now the Iupac name of this compound is ethan 1,2-dioic acid. That is the one, the Iupac name of this compound. But the trivial name is very short. We call it what? Oxalic acid. Hope it's recording. you call it what? Oxalic acid. Now, if I have a HCOOH, please, you call this what? Formic. Please, Uniben loves to bring this question very well, so please take note of it. And this one too. This one is called what? Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Okay, because of all this aldehyde functional group. If I have 6,6H5CHO, this is called what? Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. If I have CH3COOH, this is called what? Acetic acid. The normal name of this acid is called what? Ethanoic acid. And the dilute form of ethanoic acid will produce what? Vinegar. But the trivial name of ethanoic acid is called what? Acetic acid. And if I have C6H5COOH, this is what? A benzoic acid. Alright, benzoic, like it's like this now, you know. Alright, so this compound is what we have it to be this. So benzoic acid. Okay, another one is if I have C2H5O, C2H5, this one is called what? Ether. I would have been able to name it as, did you have ethyl group? You have ethyl group. I would have been able to name it as diethyl ether. Diethyl what? Ether. But because it's a trivial name, just call it what? Ether. Because of this what? Ether functional group. If I have 6H5OH, what would you call this? This OH attached to a benzene ring becomes what? A phenol. This is what? A phenol. If I have C6H5CH3, this is what? A toluene. Alright? This is what? A toluene. If I have CH2 double bond CH2, I'll call it what? Ethylene, not ethene. Yes, we know that it's ethene, but you call it what? Ethylene as what? The trivial name. If I have what is it called now? CHCl3. Now this is called what? A chloroform. The Iupac name of this guy is what? Trichloro what? Methane. Trichloromethane. It is produced when methane undergoes a substitution reaction with what? Chlorine in the presence of what? A UV light. Okay, that is not what we are doing. We are discussing what Iupac nomenclature. We'll get there. We understand the mechanism behind it. Because you know that when methane undergoes a substitution reaction with chlorine, four products are usually what formed. We have monochloroethane, we have dichloroethane, we have trichloroethane, and we have tetrachloromethane, otherwise called what? Borax. So the trichloromethane is called what? Chloroform. It's called chloroform, and it is used as what? Anesthetic. But it is no longer used because when it dissolves, it produces what? A poisonous gas. Therefore, they now use what? Dinitrogen-1 oxide instead. Okay, this is chloroform. You now have if I have HOOC bracket CH2 bracket closes to then COOH. Who can name this compound for me? You can name this compound for me. I'll give it 25 naira. It's 25 naira, not big. Okay. The trivial name of this idiot is what? Glutaric acid. Glutaric what? Acid. So that is all about what? The trivial names. Take note of all of them. Take note. It is very, very what? Important. Okay. If I have CH3COCH3, this is called what? Acetone. Acetone. Just take note. They are very, very important. You don't joke with this. You don't joke with this. Don't joke with it. Okay, so even this, you don't joke with it at all. So just try to understand everything. I'm not telling you to understand some and leave some. I'm not read everything, but the one they usually bring questions on chloroform, formic acid, formaldehyde and what acetic what acid. So and phenol, toluene, good. Phenol and what toluene. Okay. Now the next one is Iupac nomenclature. How are compounds named? Now in Iupac nomenclature, we usually have long name. We usually have what? Long name. But hope it's recording. Good. Before I give us Iupac nomenclature, permit me to do this because it is very, very much important. If I have this is what I have, and I have it to be COCH3, and this is what acetophenol. Acetophenol because of what? This group, alkanol group. If I have this, CHO. This is what? Benzaldehyde. Benz what? Aldehyde. Because of what? This aldehyde functional group. If I now have this, hope it is straight to. Let me make it a better place. Now I have okay. If I have chlorine here and I have bromine, this compound is called P-bromo. Okay, P-bromo. Okay, P-bromochlorobenzene. Yeah. All right, P-bromochlorobenzene. It is called P because you have the two groups by the side of what? Benzene, like this. Okay, if I now have this, if I have this, if I have one group here, OH, and I have the other one, NO2, how would you name this compound? This is what? Since it's found like this, it is what? M. This P stands for para, and this M stands for what? Meta. This M nitrophenol. It is called nitrophenol because of nitrogen 4 oxide, phenol, OH. If I now have this, I have OH, I have Cl. This is what? M. Take note of it. When it's like this, you have it to be meta. When it's like this, meta. But when it's like this, it's called what? Para. It's called para. But when it's not like this, it's called what? Auto, like OROTHA. THO. Now, you now have what? Chlorophenol. That's M chloro what? Chlorophenol, okay? If I now have something like this, if I have let me say, what will I put now? I mean, look at, if I should put Cl, have I used Cl and okay. Now this auto nitrochlorobenzene. All right, nitrochloro what? Benzene. So That is for that. I've given you, okay. If you now have, this one is what everybody knows. Oh God. Let me draw it perfectly. I need a perfect diagram. So this one I have CH3, I have CH3. Now this is what is xylene. If you have double of methyl group attached to a benzene, you call it what? Is xylene. But if you have one, it is called what? Toluene. It's called toluene. Now, since we've established this fact, let us now go into what? Iupac nomenclature. How do we name compounds? How do we name compound? Please let me do this. Please, a compound is called neopentane. Please, a compound is called neopentane. A compound is called neopentane when a carbon atom is being attached to other four groups of what? Methyl. A compound is called what? Neopentane when a carbon atom, when four other methyl groups are attached to what? A given carbon atom, like this. Like this, CH3, 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 CH3. Four methyl groups being attached to what? One carbon atom. This is what? A neopentane. It is pentane because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neopentane. It is called isobutane. A compound is called isobutane when one of the carbon atom occur as a methyl group in the second carbon atom. That is, if I have CH3, CH3, then CH what? 3. Now this is what? Isobutane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meanwhile, this methyl group is situated at what? Carbon 2. Please take note, isobutane and what? Neopentane. If you have this, I have H, CH3, CH3, OCOCH3. What is the name of this word compound? You say 1, 2, 3. It becomes, this guy here is called what? Ethoxy. Look at the word ethoxy. You now have it to be what? Ethoxy. Now this, if you have two methyl group at carbon 2, it becomes 2, 2, 2, 2 dimethyl propane. It is called ethoxy because of these idiots. Then it is called 2, 2 because of 2 methyl group at carbon what? 2. That is 2 methyl group. Then the longest chain or the parent chain is propane. That is 1, 2, 3. That is ethoxy 2, 2 dimethyl what? Propane. Please take note of that. Take note of it. Take note of it. Now let us proceed. I believe you understood this one. Let us proceed. Let us proceed. Just follow the rule. You'll be able to name compounds perfectly. If I have CH3, CH2, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. If I have one methyl group here, like CH3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me say I now have another methyl group here, CH. Then I have another methyl group here. Okay, let me take one up and then just take everything down. Alright, so how are you going to name this compound? This compound is very, very short. It's very, very short. Now, when will you start naming from? You have 1, 2, 3. You have 1, 2. The first thing you have to take note of is the longest chain, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is called what? Non-name. Non-name. Alright, non-name. Good. If you just start counting from here, the substituent or the branched entity is found at carbon 2 from your right hand side, right? At carbon 2. Then you now have 1, 2, 3. From your left hand side, the substituent is found at carbon 3. So which of them is the closest? Is the one found at carbon what? 2. If you start naming from here, trust me, you need to put this one as the option A. You will laugh and do it like this. They'll bring it over there, they'll just bring it down for you. So please, this you need to put A, like even jump. They'll make this one option A. You laugh and start this after writing the exam. You start some people, I've killed Jam. Jam has killed you already, you don't know. So you have to start naming from that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 what? 9. So how do we go about it now? It becomes 2, 4, 7. Becomes 2, 4, 7. Try methyl what? Is it non-name? Yeah, non-name. You can see that 2, 4, like 2, 4, 7 try because of 3 methyl group non-name. Now look at it. You separate, you use comma to separate figures. They use hyphen to separate figure from alphabet. You use commas to separate figures, but you use hyphen to separate figure from what? Alphabet. Please take note of that. This is number 1. Another example I'll give you is this. If I have CH3, I have CH, how would you name this compound? Now be careful of these bonds. A carbon atom must have maximum of 4 bonds. If your bonds are more than 4, then you are wrong. So you have to be very careful. Now naming this compound, you start naming from your 1, 2, 3, what? 4. Now this is an ethyl group. You say ethyl 3 also, because the O group is found at carbon what? 3. 3 also. It is butane, right? It is butane because of 4 carbon atoms. It becomes what? A butanoate because of this what? OH group. Alright? It becomes what? That is ethyl 3 also butanoate. Alright? You can see that. So that is what you have it to be. That is for that. If I now have a okay, so I'll rub off this one. I believe this one was comprehended. You understood it to the fullest. Let us take another one. Please, the one I'm about giving you has a different rule. It has a different rule. I wouldn't have rubbed off that one. Okay, it's fine. I have CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH, CH3, CH3, then I have CH2, CH2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us make it 7. Now, where are we going to start naming from? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 from any side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So take note of these substituents. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, what are you going to do in this case? Listen and listen very well. If I should add everything together, I'm going to be having a propyl. No, propyl is C3H7. I'm going to be having a propyl C3H7. So this becomes this 1, 2, 3, then 7 what hydrogen atoms. Therefore, this becomes, now since you have this substituent at carbon 4. What is recording? Good, thank God. I'm checking because I know I told you something just now. So sometimes just stop for 1 hour. I'll now get to realize that I'll be talking to myself. So I'm checking from time to time. Now, since you have this propyl group situated at carbon 4, please, this is how you're going to do it. Since it's found at carbon 4, this propyl group, it becomes 4. It becomes 4 hyphen open brackets, 4 hyphen open brackets. You have 4 propyl, like 4 propyl, then 4 propyl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heptane, 4 propyl what heptane. If you don't want to name it like this, if you don't want to name it as 4 hyphen, because it's found at carbon what 4, then 4 propyl heptane. If you don't want like that, you can do it as, you can say 4 hyphen, then you have 2 methyl ethyl. All right, 2, is it 2 methyl? Okay, 1 methyl ethyl. All right, 1 methyl ethyl. Okay, that is 1 methyl ethyl. If you don't want all, so either of the two is what acceptable. It's found at carbon 4. You write 4, you open in brackets, then it becomes what 4 propyl heptane, because the parent chain here is what 7. So take note of that. If I now have something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me rub off this one. OH. Let me put OH here. I'll now have, let me move this numbering. I'll now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have to start from here because of this OH functional group, that is the hydroxy group. And now if I have something like this, CH, 2, CH3. Okay, is that correct? Let me check if it's well written. CH2, like 6. Okay, good. Let's do it like this. CH3, CH3. Now, you are going to be using that first method I gave you. You are going to be having 2 open brackets, 2 propyl. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is 5. It would have been pentanol, but you just put it as pent 1O. Pent 1O. Alright, it's pent 1O because the hydroxy group is found at what? Carbon 1. So that is pent 1O. So please take note of that. Let me give you more examples of this, of any type at all. If I have oh good. If I have CH3, CH, C2H5, C2H5, then CH3, CH3, then CH2, then I have B arrow, and I have CH3. Okay, let me CH3. Now, good. How do we name this compound? You have, how many carbon atoms we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you just write it somewhere. Heptane. Heptane, okay? Now, where are you going to start naming from? Is it from here? Where are you going to start counting from? Is it from here, or it's going to be here, because we have the substituent at carbon what? 2. But it's found at carbon what? 3. It becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to do this alphabetically. Which one comes first? Bromine comes first. Becomes 4-bromo. So I think E comes before I. 4-bromo, 4-iodo. It is 4-brom because bromine is at carbon 4. It is called 4-iodo because iodine is at carbon what? 4. Okay, after that, okay, I think E comes before what? M. Becomes, okay, away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it becomes nice 5. It is 5. I don't name it very before, so it's 5. Like 5-bromo, 5-iodo. E comes before what? M. Not this what? Methyl. It becomes 2,2 diethyl. That is not this ethyl group. They are found at carbon 2. That is 5-bromo, 5. Oh, yes, yeah. 5-iodo. Then no. E comes before I now. Yeah, E comes before I. This is wrong. This E comes before I. So this becomes 2,2-diethyl. We are not using this D to name it. We are using this what? This is the actual compound. Alright. So this 2,2-diethyl. So I comes next, becomes 5-iodo. I'm not counting ABCD. They read ABCD for chemistry matter. Okay, 5-bromo, 2,2-diethyl, 5-iodo. Then we can now come here, becomes 3,3-dimethyl. What is the longest chain? Heptane. This one is very short. Very short. You name it alphabetically. B comes before E, and E comes before what? I, and I comes before what? M. So that's how it is. Becomes 5-bromo, 2,2-diethyl, then 5-iodo, 3,3-dimethyl what? Heptane. So that is what you have it to be. So at this point, we'll call it a day. If you have learned something this morning, please endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Do have a wonderful day.